The mop slipped from his hands and clattered across the marble floor. Laughter followed instantly. Heads turned, shoes paused, phones lifted, not to help, but to record. Marcus Hale bent slowly, his shoulders slightly hunched, gray janitor's uniform hanging loose on his lean frame. A thin scar traced his left eyebrow, giving his calm, dark eyes a permanent look of seriousness. His beard was neatly trimmed, peppered with silver, and his hands, though rough, moved with deliberate care as he picked up the mop. "Careful there, old man," someone sneered. "This isn't a charity building," another voice laughed. Marcus said nothing. He never did. For 6 months, he'd cleaned the 47th floor of Hawthorne Global, arriving before dawn and leaving long after executives locked their glass offices. People knew him only as the janitor, the quiet man with deep-set eyes and a face that looked like it carried stories no one bothered to ask about. But today was different, because today the board was meeting, and today Marcus had stopped cleaning. The elevators opened, spilling executives into the corridor, tailored suits, sharp heels, expensive cologne. Among them was Ryan Cole, the youngest vice president, known for his arrogance. He nearly bumped into Marcus standing still by the boardroom doors. "Hey," Ryan snapped, "you can't block this hallway. Don't you know who we are?" Marcus lifted his gaze slowly. His eyes were steady, assessing. "I do," he said quietly. That made Ryan laugh louder. "Then act like it. Get back to your mop." People nearby chuckled. Someone whispered, "Janitor with an attitude." Marcus stepped aside without a word, but instead of returning to his cart, he walked into the boardroom. Silence slammed into the room. 30 executives froze. Ryan's smile vanished. "What the hell is he doing in here?" The chairman stood abruptly. "Sir, this is a private meeting." Marcus reached up and removed his cap. Under the fluorescent lights, his posture changed. His shoulders straightened. The quiet humility fell away like a costume. "My apologies," Marcus said calmly. "I believe this meeting was called for me." Murmurs rippled across the table. The legal counsel's face drained of color. The CFO's pen slipped from his fingers. Ryan laughed nervously. "This isn't funny. Security—" "They won't come," Marcus interrupted. "I dismiss them." He placed a slim folder on the table. Marcus Hale, founder, majority shareholder. The room exploded into whispers. "That's impossible. He died years ago. This is some kind of prank." Marcus opened the folder. Inside were documents, signatures, and a photo from 25 years ago. Same scar, same eyes, younger face. "I stepped away," Marcus said, voice steady but heavy, "to see what my company became when power went unchecked." His gaze locked onto Ryan. "To see how people treated those they thought were invisible." Ryan's face turned pale. "Sir, I didn't know." Marcus leaned forward slightly. "That's the point." He turned to the room. 6 months. I watched layoffs approved without review. I watched bonuses handed out while cleaners worked double shifts. I watched arrogance rewarded and kindness mocked. He paused. And I watched who laughed and who helped. He looked toward the corner of the room where a junior assistant sat trembling. "You," Marcus said gently, "you were the only one who ever asked my name." Tears welled in her eyes. Marcus straightened. "As of this moment, leadership changes take effect, effective immediately." He slid another document forward. Ryan's name was at the top, with one word beside it: terminated. Gasps echoed. Marcus replaced his cap, but his eyes burned with quiet authority. "Let this be remembered," he said. "You never know who's watching." He turned and walked out. If that twist gave you chills, hit like right now. Subscribe for more powerful stories like this, and comment below, who do you think truly deserves respect? Because sometimes, the man holding the mop holds the power too.